Okay, we are back with this, and something terrible happened. My antivirus suddenly decided that OBS is evil and I shouldn't use it because for some reason it was detected as malicious for no good reason, actually. Well, there's never a good reason to suspend the program I use the most for no apparent reason. And right along, it deleted some data from Vampyr as well. And it was all just a big old mess. It was a big old mess, and I even forgot to start another program now since the game crashed the first time for me. So I feel the need to use my game save manager, which basically helps me saving my games in case it crashes, to not lose all my precious progress. It hasn't happened yet, so knock on stone that it will never happen, but I like to have those safety measures in case it does happen, which sometimes tends to happen whenever it happens. Wait, where is it? There it is. Back up, Vampyr, boom, boom, done. Okay. Wait, and I also have kind of a special guest because this is not an open stream, but I'm so stressed out that I need certain kinds of reinforcement in my spirit, so to speak. Sure. So yeah, this is basically, I don't know if I should tell you that, but this is an unlisted stream that I won't stream live, but now I need a little bit positive reinforcement from my boy Joshua. If he can even join the stream. I'm not sure that will work. Well, it should work. Oh yeah, there I am, walking like the hurricane I am. Wanted to make sure if it's even possible. Okay, yeah, he's there. Good. Now I can finally start. So it's getting super warm outside, which is not helping right now. Oh yeah, and with the incident due to my Bitdefender fucking up, yes, I call you out. Get your shit together for flagging a program that I use for the longest time now. And suddenly saying it's a malicious software. But here we are. Okay, let's see. I also upgraded my... Well, upgraded. I mean, I updated my graphics driver in hopes that that was the reason it crashed. Which I highly doubted was. But, well, the game crashed for me the first time in this area for no reason while I was in a dialogue. But that was probably just a hiccup. Hiccups are a thing, right? Well, good. I just get confirmation that my sound seems to be alright. Is it dead? Oh, yep, definitely dead. Or not interesting enough for me, since he isn't shown as getting sucked down. Okay, when I was so rudely whoa.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
Okay, this was basically where it crashed when I tried to ask him a personal question about the war.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar, a coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
What? These are barbaric methods.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
Well, serious case of STD, definitely. Okay, the West was already safe.
Alcohol and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
Hopefully everything, the camera works, the green screen works again, the sound works again, hopefully to the right degree and to the same degree it worked before. But yeah, basically my whole settings were busted for the scenes. Unfortunately, not the settings for recording and streaming, but my scenes, which is a whole nother issue. Who are you?
Someday you'll understand.
Look a little bit low res for some reason. Did I mess up a setting? Ultra, high, T4. What fuck did I go to ultra again? Because fuck it.
Wasted your life away.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Oh, so you are how's it called? A hoax? I only know the term Quacksalber, but that's the German term for it. A doctor who only pretends that he's a doctor and sells you tinctures that do nothing, and then there's someone who pretends that it works, and everyone's going to buy it because of that. No. But yeah, Josh just pointed out that I said STD instead of PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome. STD is sexual transmitted diseases. God damn it. And no. Okay, in any case.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
Mute florist?
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Okay. So, I still haven't figured out yet how to increase my mesmerizing level. My guess is that your mesmerizing level increases every 10 levels. I'm level 9 now and I'm almost level 10. So I'm interested to see if my theory holds up. Quacksalvery is an English word too, but conman is more common. Ah, okay, thanks Josh. Hint required, hint required.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
Coming from you!
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Trumbo cordial. The list are printed in Latin. This item can be recycled into components, huh? I don't feel like buying from you. I should probably eat you.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
Maybe I should buy it and get its components.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
Okay, there's...
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
He has a migraine. I could heal him, actually.
The gangs are ruining this neighborhood.
I could heal him by getting something against migraines. There supposedly is a hideout very close by. And I just get a thing against migraines, and then I'm closer for them to heal. It's a little bit annoying to find the location though, because it's not always visible to me.
Joe, please, I don't have your money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out.
Hello, young man.
Oh,
I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
wait, what? I don't even know why I did this. But wait. Oh, there's something behind me happened. But, oh, fuck it.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way. Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Well, thanks for your stuff. The hell?
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough, like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Oh, great. Teague, huh? I could kill him.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
Well, it kinda does. I mean... You have a place to call home, and you have a roof over your head. It seems you have furniture, light, and, well, you know, you have a place to call home.
You have a roof over your head, a place to call home. Many people here are not as lucky, you know.
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. But I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
Oh. Okay.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing, and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Aww. But Joshua White, this man needs a hug. hint, 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 hint.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
I was able to get in
Even
here.
my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Yep, great save. Just opens like that. Can I? Thank you. Let me just look around and loot your place. Since, you know, probably need it more than you. I'm a doctor. I need to get ingredients for things.
It's locked.
And the money. You don't need the money, right? And, oh, job refusal letter. Yep. This. Where is it? Where is this job refusal letter I just got? Maybe that's a hint I unlock.
Soaked with gloom.
I found a letter. Do you need that?
So,
I'm not bot.
Nope.
goodbye, young man.
Let's see. Should be somewhere in my document. There we go. Mr. Peterson, it's my duty to inform you of our refusal to accept your application for a job at the dockyard. I must thank you for the time spent at our office explaining the difficulty of your situation with your ill boy and the loss of your beloved wife, but it is also my duty to point out the policy of our company, which explicitly reproves the employment of former criminals or convicts. Unfortunate connections with the ill-farmed wet boot boys have been duly noted. These are hard times, sir, and Finch and Harper intend to reward first the candidates who pass the small inquiry we like to conduct about our future employees. You have my deepest sympathy, and may God be with you and your family. Blah, blah, blah. Who really believes that crap?
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Wait, I can actually get... Okay, that's something I didn't know yet. So I actually should open all those letters. Because it can give me potential XP? Wait, did I already read that? Oh yeah, I read that already. Death report. Used for examination attendance. Oh yeah, I already know that. Oh yeah, I already did that too.
Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item.
I know that.
Those two have hidden their affections well.
I mean, I already knew that. I already talked about them about it. Oh yeah, and I read the bloody diary. Alright, good. But something about something.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am.
Walking like a hurricane.
Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Aha, I have a hint for you.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
No wonder he couldn't get a job with that attitude.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
Great.
Why do you keep on working for the gang, Joe? You know it doesn't suit you.
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad choices, but I'm a wet boot boy now, and people won't forget it.
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life in another town.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor. My son's weak, and there's no way he'll endure another disappointment.
Aww.
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Aww.
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
You should be a boxer, Josh. Well, maybe, but I think this profession would not be very celebrated in a place like Great Britain, London, because they're also noble.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Maybe I should just eat you both and put you out of your misery. I'm always threatening to eat people, but I haven't done it yet.
Mr. Peterson.
I know it's hard to believe, but this district has always been wretched. Don't let your guard down, sir. Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
What you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Aww.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
That sounds like Scales.
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
Oh, is he now? What?
Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse, then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Oh, she's an excellent nurse. Sure, blame the migrants. I don't know. Sure, blame the migrants. Trying to help. Excellent nurse. Wait, who am I looking for? Oh yeah, there's a rumor about blackmailing. Sure, blame the migrants.
Yes. Those bloody immigrants should know their place, eh? How dare they do a better job than the lazy natives of this land?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Oh. What the fuck is that, Josh? Oh, bish bosh governor, these folks will knock your teeth out, you gobbany yiffy. What does that even mean? And I want to test something anyway. But there we go. Does it work? Probably not. No, it doesn't work because I'm an idiot. Well, whatever.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Cheap price, good quality.
I think you need to do play of this with her. I wish I could do a British accent.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look.
I really...
One way or another.
As I said, I wish I could do a British
You're
accent.
late. Where's my man?
What the fuck are you doing?
You again? What do you want this time?
I have a hint. I think. Information about you. I think. You cannot find legal job because of this. Joe's extortions put Barrett Lewis in a tough financial situation.
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
Could have refused. Survival is a natural law. You are a criminal. I don't know what of these I want to say. No, survival is a natural law. Could have. I mean, this is true. Just accusing him would upset him.
You survive at any cost, even at the expense of others. Perhaps that's just the law of nature.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons, and that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
Oh. Thanks for that information.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Juicy back alley gossip? Oh,
I
jeez.
should never... Fancy buying something?
You never lose your foe. Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I'd known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. But these days, he's just another thug.
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer. Good one, even.
Oh.
But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
Huh. Despair can be a poison. I know that all too well. That's why I'm hiding in my not basement and playing video games.
Without making excuses for him, it's safe to say that despair can poison even the sanest mind.
We've all had some rough times, ain't we? But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
Oh, true enough.
And no one has ever stood up to this thug.
Nobody would be fool enough to stand against the wet boot boy.
Huh.
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
More than most of you? That's good to know, I guess.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Did I get any new information about Harry? Wait, where is he? I can smell your blood, you know?
You again?
Nope, there's
Goodbye,
nothing new.
Mr. Peterson.
Let's see about Harry.
Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure. Sure. Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered.
Would it ease tensions with your father if he got an honest job? Because he tried, you know.
I can't say. I'd be glad if he dropped his thuggish activities, but I'm not sure it would be enough.
Why is that?
Sometimes I suspect it's me, Dr. Reed. Or it's this life. It's like I can't find my place.
Aww.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Oh,
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
oh man. Anything different?
Goodbye, young man.
I mean, everyone has
Take
kind
care
of a
of
sad backstory to a certain degree. And other people, I think, I just want to bite their heads off. Okay, where's this freaking workshop that apparently exists here? Ah, there we go. This looks like it could be it. Well, somewhere here. Or maybe not. Yeah, let's give me your blood.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I can.
This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood.
There we go.
I cannot enter.
Why? Wait, this is supposed to be a safe house. Why can I not enter it? Gotta take responsibility and not cast blame on other things. Ah, cool. Wait, what happened? May have quests for you if you talk to them. They always reward your help. Oh, this looks like someone's been here. someone or something. Wait, those are so far away. Oh, okay. Well, this is a new safe place then. Ah, I wanted to... God damn it. Oh, I wanted to do the migraine thingy, the healing, you know? I don't know if it's worth it though. But I can't feed off of him easier if I do it. Well, not easier, but I can, you know. Okay, something for a migraine. Where is my working bench? There it is. Cool. Headache for... Oh, I don't have the recipe for this yet. God damn it. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Ah, game restricting me wherever I go. Oh. Whoops. Oh. Whoa, shit! I hate it when that happens. Oh, fuck! I just... No! God damn it! I'm so bad at this! I always fuck up my encounters like that. I should treat this game a little bit more like Dark Souls, then it wouldn't happen so often. Oh, my punishment is that I don't have any blood. Oh, what? Fighting. It's so hard to see. The camera is my biggest enemy. It's so sad. Why is the camera my hardest enemy? There is a lock-on mechanic, but that messes me up even more. Oh, I can't even. Whoa, God! There we go. I'm just too overconfident. that's entirely my fault that I die, but I still rage at it. It's basically super my fault that I die. I take them too lightly instead of taking the enemy more seriously than I... Blood as addiction. Vampires drink blood. This may be their most specific trait, the sinister peculiarity of their condition, if I may say so. But for me, this is not the most important characteristic of their diet. What has always fascinated me since I started to study them is the imperative need for blood they seem to endure. They want it more than anything, and this desire can drive them to expose themselves. When they drink it, they seem to feel some sort of short trance, an ecstatic epiphany. Said to me once a Volkut. Wait, is that Diary of a Vampire or some? No, Interview with a Vampire? In Moscow, I'm convinced that this is an essential element to understand the nature and condition of the vampires. They don't drink blood because it sustains them, but that it offers them ecstasy. Vampires are addicted to blood, all of them. It's part of their nature, and those among the immortals who refuse to submit to their appetite by the strength of their will only are never freed from this addiction. Oh, jeez. You still need to see the movie Interview with the Vampire. It's a great movie. I really like Interview with the Vampire. That movie was great. Why am I even in here? I mean, I have this vampire vision. Unfortunately, it doesn't show any items. It's a happy occasion that I've seen something that you haven't. Oh, Josh. That inside, huh? Oh, I'm here, am I? Oh. I still need to go to my actual location, so...
It's locked.
Oh no. Eating you. Ow.
Shit, that leech is fast. Die, vermin!
Oh. Oh. Ikatakimasu. Ow, don't burn me like that, fucking a-hole. Why can I not open this door? They did not want to fight them. They left me no choice. Because as soon as I get close to them, they start fighting me regardless. So, I have the feeling I'm currently trying to see a case.
Science fails you. This elixir will give you faith again.
So, yeah, with Arius Petrescu.
Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
I hate her. But I think I need to buy this thing.
Good evening.
I'd like to see what kind...
So, this item can be recycled into component. Can I not decipher it or something?
When science fails you, this
There we go. Oh wait, what? I just follow the quest line now, since maybe the quest line will unveil how I get, you know, mesmerizing level 2.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
What? Oh, goddamn. Oh, there we go. Is he? There we go. Ah, there you are.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be from Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must...
On cheaters. Okay.
Talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Hello! I heard everything you said, by the way. And no, we are not going by the rule that vampires can enter places uninvited. Since I just am not an evil vampire, otherwise I would have busted open the door and fucked them up. But this game is about... Well, I actually wish that would be a possibility to just force your way in. To drive it home that you can become an insane vampire by trade. Or by default or something like that. People throw away the most valuable stuff.
This is no place for you, sir.
Oh.
Hey! I'm talking to you! Send you back to the bloody grave!
Yeah. Fuck you! Oh! Let me get you, by, you know, vampire stuff. Fuck you. This doesn't deal a lot of damage, which is kinda disappointing. Well, not anymore. And they are also way higher level. Would have been a smart way to excuse invisible walls. That's actually true. Was that just a T-pose?
Not a good place for a stroll. Go on, off you trot.
That was just a T-pose.
It's mine. I'll take it.
Wait, are you serious? What? How did you? I like it how they can't do anything when I'm not. Yeah, eat my spear and you're dead, fucking bloke. Ow. There we go, fuck you. I'm eating you, yeah. Some problem with that? Ow! Don't burn me! A-hole. Well then. Who's getting wings? 17 influenza killed out of this area by order of Board of Health. Just see. Freaking vampire hunters that are really ashamed for any vampire hunters. They are Buddhists, they're always getting into their T-pose. No, Josh, this is not. No, no. No, not T-posing. Oh, I went the totally wrong way. I killed them for no reason. I mean, this game has a map and kind of a tracking system. But I mean, if you already have a map, why give me not a proper map as well? That would make things easier. For me and everyone involved. So I don't need to... I hate it when the game already has a fully implemented map, but maybe they didn't want it to make the UI too obtrusive. But at the same time, it's just... Oh. I am.
Fancy buying something?
You never... Goodbye for now.
Find Clayton. Clayton! You seem to be Clayton.
To see the true horror around you.
Hey, who are you?
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
It's criminal, it's a disgrace. Or it's only logical. I don't know. I don't even know how this would turn out. You're fatigued, huh?
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
Cool.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
Wait, what? It's so warm that I have... My rationality has recently shaken.
I must confess, some of my rational views have been shaken by recent events.
I'll remember to stay away from the district's roughest streets then.
Great.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
Cool.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
Cool. Huh.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
Oh. You're not easy to mesmerize, so I won't bother treating you. Nope, no personal questions.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
As I know, it's compromised, it's confidential. Care about public health. Care about the public health. Of course I care about the health. I'm a vampire. I don't want to feed off the sick. The stronger they are, the stronger I get by eating them.
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nithercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nithercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
What? Sounds crazy.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Well, what about you?
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Oh God, if I hear that, I already get the pukes.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
You are killing material.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Oh, that's your issue? I mean, I could say something about having your boys locked up in a chamber because you can't have any wives, but I don't know what kind of church you are, so...
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
I hate him. I wanna eat you, and I'm gonna eat you. I eat every single person I don't like in this game. And what do you mean, what has science ever done for us? Science gave us shots that make us immune against certain diseases and stuff like that. Science gave us computers, streaming, and video technology. Science did a whole lot. Not always good, but kind of.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Oh, I know who he is. That's the one we are tending to currently.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
You are insane, but I will do your quest to get the loot.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Jesus.
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
But where do you put the limit?
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool?
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
Thanks for the hint. I like this conversation. You are definitely gonna die as soon as I reach the level to kill you. No details.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Oh? I like this. Zoom. It's not always useful, but it is a cool mechanic. Flower bouquet. You're sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothy to get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius Petricus' house and present this coupon. Oh. Wait a second, wait a second.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night.
Oh, she is
It reeks
mute.
of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it?
She seems to be healthy, apparently.
Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever.
Wow, that's interesting. Wait, what? What do you mean, Josh? I've seen hellish devils crawling up from the abyss. That's why I want to use fire to make life even more similar to hell. Okay, that's a remark to this weird priest.
Very well. Goodbye then.
Can I eat you? I still could not eat a single person because I'm just not done with them. I first want to max them out and get their quests and stuff like that before I do anything.
It's locked. All right.
Wait, I have to find a post box. Oh, there's a mailbox. Oh, my dearest, most beloved children, I'm so sorry you have not heard from me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war. But there's also a war going on here in England. A war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I'm writing to you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You're grown up now, and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now. To feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you all the way from this cold, damn country. I am as ever your loving father, Darius Petrescu.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Okay. Wait, but before we do, I just got something interesting. An item in my inventories. Oh yeah, that's of course. Okay, and there is apparently another. Well, this is blocked off, so maybe I have to go the other way around? Ah, okay. Or maybe not. come on. How do I get there? Oh, I already went up there. I went up everywhere. No? Oh!
Don't be shy, handsome.
Oh, I knew it.
What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Oh, great.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
But you should have STDs, but it says you're only fatigued, so I don't know what to think about that.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
Oh, that's so sad.
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Huh.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
Good point.
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
Great! Seems to be a lovely lady.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
Oh man. Oh, you should try to find another job, or I don't judge you. You should try to find another job.
I'm sure you could have found another job, perhaps less lucrative. Maybe you should try again.
And when exactly was the last time you looked for a job? Or worried about the rent, or what, or when you were going to eat?
Oh, good point.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you...
I have no... I'm sure...
And when it...
Well, at least I haven't lost the hint this time.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Exactly. And then, when you are healthy and ripe, I will eat. No, probably not. I eat you, though. Definitely eating you if I get strong enough to do that. There we go. Getting closer. Oh. Whoa, what? I can eat him. Fuck. Spear of the power plant. Whoa. Eating you. Because I can. Oh. There we go. Ow. I want to eat you one more time and then I send you into heaven or whatever. Probably not heaven. If heaven even is an existing place. I mean, you never know. It's so warm. How can I go on a graveyard?
Silent flower of Whitechapel, an angel made flesh, I tell you.
Oh, you're in love with her,
The more
apparently.
that it can breathe its own beauty and grace. Whitechapel is not just disease, desertion, and despair.
Yeah, this is good point, Josh. If vampires are weak to crosses and the like, then odds are there is a... This is my biggest gripe with the game. Weak to sunlight? Okay, they can die from it, but they get damaged by it. But my biggest gripe with the game is that a cross with the crucified Jesus on it actually affects vampires in this game. This is currently my biggest gripe with this game, because I hate the cliche of Jesus Christ compels you and shit like that. Which, not every cross, mind you, works, apparently. Only certain crosses seem to work on vampires. Since I saw a few crosses, and some of them don't affect you. And there was only one cross so far that actually affected you. But this is just something this is a gripe I have with the game.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
Cool.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
Are they?
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
You have the cold. Great.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear doctor.
I would eat you.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
Bigger question is, if the Holy Cross proves Jesus was real, and if that means Islam and Judaism are wrong, or would the Star of David or the Muslim Crescent work as well? That's a good question, Josh. That's an actual good question. Those are questions I would not even come up with. I'm interested in if that actually could be proven of some kind.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
What? Peaceful? That's quite an unusual way to speak about the epidemic. And very inappropriate, I must say.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
True.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Oh, these. Yep, that's why you the author and writer.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much. And that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Great!
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Yeah, that's true. Reality can be really dull. That's why I play video games.
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles, and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
I think there's way too much to take in this game.
Did you know the Mute Florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious Camellia.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
Wait, what? Damn it, I haven't listened to him. What? But we could only have video games thanks to the developers and yeah, of course. But the developers invent those games because they also think real life is kind of dull. So there the circle closes, I suppose.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
I should really fix this one thing here. There we go. Good. Oh, damn it! I mean, I kind of fixed it, but at the same time I fucked myself. Okay, there we go. Because now I can see if it works. Yes, it works! Oh, jeez, there comes a lot up. But yes, it works now. Oh, that was a test anyway.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
It's getting too warm. I need to get a ventilation thingy here. Ugh. There are many reasons to want to express oneself and create. Of course there are many reasons. Of course there are many reasons for that. To express yourself and create things.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
Of course.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Nice.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Some of us come to this world already touched by grace.
Wait, what? Editor refusal letter. Thank you for sending your book poem Songs from the Defeated City, which we found as interesting and profound as we told you the first time we received it. Alas, in the terrible times our country is currently, you must understand that such title would be totally inappropriate for any publication. Thus, since you still refuse to change your title and demand the full publication or none of your work, I'm sorry to announce you that Psychofan Publishing chose to second option, I mean. Oh, you fucking idiot.
Good evening, Mr. Nithercott.
And good evening to you.
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No, sir, I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion into the precise carving of words.
Don't seem to suffer from poverty.
Still, you don't seem to suffer from poverty.
With thanks to my parents, actually. I'm afraid I would not be able to live on my own without their help.
You seem embarrassed.
Someday I hope to proudly offer my first publication to my parents. Until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
Aww, that's kinda sad and cute. Oh, I have all the hints I need. Now I can get him a tweet Coldman and then I can eat him to end his miserable life.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Miserable life. I mean, it's kinda sad if I would do that, though. I mean, but look at him. He looks so tasty. Why would you need to put me on the developer team of Vampyr 2? I think apparently Vampyr 2 is not well received for some reason. I don't know why, but Oh well. Then again, I do so much side shit that I barely make any progress currently. If you eat him, he'll never finish his book. Blasphemy. What book? I didn't know he would write a book. Well, he has a book, but nobody wants to publish him. I just help him to end it. Quiet and peaceful. In my mouth.
Hello again. Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
I have the feeling I won't get anything out of her. Well then. Put an end to the blackmail plot against Lady Ashbury, of course. Ah, you wish him to become a famous after death, which will make his book published right away. That's actually, yeah, of course, that's it. Of course, I'm truly a generous man. That's my total and pure intention by saying I eat him. Totally my intention. Making him post-mortem famous. I mean, he lives for his art, so he might as well die for it and make it known. Ooh, that way. Excellent.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Mesmerize level 2 required? I want to have Mesmerize level 2.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Oh, jeez. Well, I will loot your place regardless. Oh, in Witcher 3, they would have killed me by now.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane?
Like myself and many people in this area. Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
What has that to do with anything? Oh, I can eat you too. I have all your hints.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family?
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Is he now?
Did you refuse to publish Richard Nethercott's previous works, Darius?
Yes. His manuscript is as pompous as he is starched. Now there's a man who loves the sound of his own voice.
You could have told him so.
As a great writer recently said, politeness is the most acceptable hypocrisy.
What? I never heard that.
Tell me everything you know.
I do not...
Oh. Wait, but why is it still highlighted?
Tell me everything.
I do...
Oh.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but... Thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
Yeah, don't worry, I will eat you soon.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
No, wait, I like him. I won't eat him.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
But it's not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
It is weird that the game sometimes chokes a little bit, and I don't necessarily know why. But I think the view distance has to be lower. Since it makes no sense to see far, to render things far and wide, when in fact I can't even see what's happening in the first place. And I mean, the visuals are not bad, but they are not kinda up there with the quality I'm used from Don't Nod. I mean, they did do Remember Me and Life is Strange. And I like the graphics from those games a little bit more than those. I don't know, they look more... I don't even know how to say it. Yep, unlock the doors. Just like in Dark Souls. Hello? Wait, you are dudes I can eat? What's happening here? Why is she not here? Did she run away? Oh no, she's tending to someone. Ooh. Letter to Nurse Crane. My dear Dorothea, when you read this letter, I will be on the boat that will take Anton and me back to Brasov. England was not for us, and I confess cannot wait to see again the proud hills of Transylvania. Okay, as soon as we're there, I promise I'll light a candle in the Black Church and pray for you to survive this terrible epidemic. I know that you do not agree with this decision and that you are determined to be more useful by helping our comrades exiled in the East End. But Anton cannot wait to return to our beloved country and see our long-awaited revolution bloom. He is my husband. I will stay by his side. I know we had our arguments and our fights. I know you would have wanted me to stand by your side and help you manage this clinic of yours. But now that I'm leaving England, be assured that if anything would happen to you, if you ever were in great trouble or danger, I would come back immediately to London, with or without Anton. Please think of me as much as I think of you. I'm your affectionate sister, Theodora. This game has stamina just like Dark Souls. This has unlockable doors just like Dark Souls, yeah? This has dodging mechanic. Just like... No, it has dodging mechanics from Bloodborne, actually. Dark Souls are dodge walls, and Bloodborne are side steps and walls. I guess it's just a popular... it's just a popular thing to have stamina bars and stuff like that, and dodging mechanics, to make combat more interactive and less restrictive. Wait, I have the feeling... Oh. I have the feeling he will turn into a vampire.
I need help.
I'm coming. Just let me...
He's going into convulsions, Doctor.
Great.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I must perform a check. Do we have any anesthetics? I don't know. Good thing I mean...
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor.
Oh shit, I should have asked for anesthetics.
He's
Fuck!
breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
Oh god, I don't even want to see
bleeding,
that.
Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you alright, Doctor?
Oh no!
I can't see.
Uh-oh. Let me finish alone! Oh no! Oh, I mean, no, I can't let her see that. I must suture the artery.
I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Epinephrine cardiac massage? I don't know!
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
He's dying. I should have eaten him when I had the chance. God damn it. I can't save them all.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Ah. I should have just...
To test my bedside manners. To what do I owe this courtesy?
It's locked, all right.
I should have eaten him. God damn it.
This is an unfitting place for the illustrious Doctor. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I don't care if it's illegal.
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs. and I'll milk her for all she's got.
I wanna suck you, okay? I wanna suck you dry, okay? I mean, I need her more than I need you.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
I feel underprepared. I want to eat her, but I can't because my mesmerizing is not high enough. And she's worth 4,000 XP. I want to have that XP in my inner self. But I don't have the mesmerizing level.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Charm, you will forget all about this embrace. I'm ending this right now. Oh. Oh, should I eat her? I could eat her for 4,000 delicious XP. Ah, but the dude downstairs will know that she's gone if I do this. The dude downstairs will definitely know that she's gone when I kill her now. Oh. I can eat her later, I guess. You will forget. Oh. Delicious numb. I'm really tempted to get my first bloody hunger over. Charm, you will forget. Ah, I think this won't work though. This would be the perfect opportunity to get rid of her. To get rid of her. Wow, that's nice to say. Ending this right. Oh man. Should I just flip a coin? I have the feeling I should just flip a coin and let fate decide if she lives or dies. Where's my coinage? I need delicious dead patience and consequences, though I don't know if this game actually will throw consequences at you. I mean, I don't know either, but it is heavily implied that that is the case. And I don't know much about the game. Got a shiny coin, shiny coin. I have a shiny coin now, I have a shiny coin now. So... Okay, if I get the number... I charm her. If I get the gate, then I will eat her. Okay. Here we go. This is the coin I'm using. 10 cents. Okay. Oh, wait. This didn't. It didn't really. Oh, I lost it. Where is it? I lost. There it is. I haven't seen it. Okay, let's see. Let's see what it is. 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 I don't know it. What is it? Oh, it's heads. I spare her. It's this side. God damn it. I was really wishing for embracing her. I was really wishing for fuck it.
Nurse Crane, there is no question that the work you've done here is extraordinary, but this dispensary is incapable of coping with the outbreak. It's only a question of days before the situation at hand will overwhelm us. I cannot allow it. It's my duty to put an end to this immediately.
I really wanted to see that!
I'm not ashamed. I did what was right. For in the end, I saved lives and you took them. But we had so much in common, Doctor. Don't you see that?
Achievement unlocked. Interview with the vampire. Mesmerized level went up? Why did my mesmerized level went up? Oh, what? Uh-oh. Hey, you're not dead, are you? You're alive, right? Nothing like a coin flip to let you know what to... Exactly! But how? Why did my mesmerized level go up after I've embraced her? So my mesmerized level increases the more people I eat? I have a bad feeling about this now. Treatment for headache ×2. Treatment for cold, treatment for fatigue, medical voucher. Oh, there's so much stuff in here. I thought she would try to stab me. Well, I mean, can I redo? I can't redo this because there's an autosave system.
It's locked.
What the hell happened?
This one stinks already.
Oh. Oh shit. Eating.
He's done for.
Not really. You are done for though.
It's elite.
Eating you. Whoa.
We have to stop it.
bludgeoning will continue. Okay, my final decision probably is made now, isn't it? No, not really. She was just really tempting and she looked really tasty. So I really wanted to have her. I wonder if he doesn't like me now.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
He doesn't even know yet.
Yes?
Something against bronchitis, huh?
Tell me
I do not.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Oh, he will think the vampire hunters killed her. Maybe. I should have disposed of her more properly. Wait, so my mesmerizing level increases by drinking people? I want to go to my hideout.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the swan.
Fatal error. Game crashed for no reason. Again. Why? Why is the game doing that? Why is Vampire crashing for no real reasons? No reasons I know are valid for crashing. It just chokes apparently and then it crashes for no reason. And I always have to look through those. I don't like that. That I always have to see those scenes. I bet there is a way to just skip it. Let me see. Where do you leave me off? Where am I? Aw, that far back? She isn't even lying here anymore.
It's locked.
Wait, but the vampire hunters are dead, right? Yeah, the vampire hunters stayed dead. Okay, good. I wonder what causes those random crashes.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many.
Let's see if it crashes here again.
Is no match for the swan report.
Oh, apparently this time not. Wait, what was it that I needed for him? Bronchitis or pneumonia? What was it that I needed to heal? And for headache. Oh yeah, I want the recipe for that. Wait, I have to check that. She's the pillar. Uh-oh. bribed and even blackmailed the wealthy to get the money to support it. The night she suspected Lady Ashbury of deviant attitudes, without even realizing what kind of deadly foe she was threatening, went one step too far. As she died in my arms, she remembered all the legends from her homeland and found the energy to scold me for what I was, what I chose to do. Never surrendered, even in death. I feel terrible now. Oh well. Can't be helped, can it now? Okay, let's see. What are you suffering from? From bronchitis. Shit. Damn it, I shouldn't have created one of these, huh? Oh well. Oh well, whatever. Bronchitis? What? Okay, where was he? Damn it, where was he exactly? Oh. Ah, he has the cold? He has bronchitis 3 and 5, huh? Where is he again? Can I not mark him on the map somehow? I should be able to mark him on the map somehow, right? I don't know where he lived. Oh. That's definitely not the way.
No, please, I don't have your money.
Oh, what was that? Oh!
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, your thirst is quenched at the very least. Even only for a little.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many.
There we go. Found you. I will help you.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in. Yes?
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor. It must be my lucky day.
Cool.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Okay, who else can I help right now? I mean, I have to do basically what she does now. He has a slight cold. Curious. Maybe I should do one of those. Retrieve Samuel the Disciple Cemetery. Oh, maybe I should have kept the nurse. Oh, I feel so bad now. What happens? What will happen now as a consequence? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done this. Oh well, I have to play. I've played too long to question this now. Wait, you have a headache. Oh, that's in the wrong district though. I need to treat people in a certain district. Okay, fatigue, they all are fatigued for some reason. She will not be around to help patients indeed. I should probably take care of people I can actually mesmerize. Oh, this is still a closed off area.
It's locked, all right.
I have the feeling they will scold me for doing this. Oh. He has a migraine, but I think I don't have anything to treat him.
Good evening, Benjamin. You don't seem...
Oh. Ah, shit.
I will see you later. A gun, alcohol...
Ah, you are fatigued.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling...
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Goodbye, young man.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Okay, who should I try to find next? I think Clayton could become important. And he's at the church.
Has been proven by many.
The game even threw at me that while embracing people makes you evolve faster, blah blah blah, you will fuck up other people, blah blah blah. Wait, where is he?
For there is no protection against malevolence and trickery.
Wait, where? Where's the reporter?
Unable to see the true horror around you.
Where's the reporter hanging around? Truth about Whitechapel's situation. Social circle. Christina Papa. Wait, what was her social circle? She didn't really had a social circle, it seems. Oh, because she's the pillar, she is with all of them, apparently. Robert Palmer. I guess I treat your boy then.
Joe, please, I don't have your money. Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure. Sure. Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
So,
I'm not
do you need any
Yes, I do.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
Goodbye, young man.
I only give you the medicine so you are tastier food for me later down the line.
So,
I'm not
Number of hints you gathered before embracing him. Maybe I should talk to them more. 2 hints required.
Goodbye, young man.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
You...
Goodbye.
Oh wait, didn't I had a quest for those 2? There we go. Give Barrett Lewis box. How would I go about that? It's okay. In this dark alley, huh? Yep. They are those hunters, aren't they? Whoa, that pierced you! Oh! Ah, eating! Let me feast upon you. So I need to retrieve a box, apparently. Oh. Large beast, huh? Whoa! Ah, it's you. Oh, hi. Eating! Wait, I wonder if we can meet Arthur Conan Doyle in this game, author of Sherlock Holmes. Oh, I mean, wouldn't be the first time a game like this would try that. Do we retrieve a box or trinket? Apparently it's in this. Why can I not jump up here with my shadow step? Oh God! Oh fuck! Oh, I couldn't eat you. Okay, well, whatever. Oh, he lived the same time as this. And oh, hey, Wolfman! Really? In the same time period? Maybe I can eat him. Nah, that would probably not happen.
This could be the box Lewis thought he lost. There's a letter inside.
Is there now? Well, let's read that letter. Wait, what is that? Oh, I've already read that. Concerning the Brotherhood of Saints Old Stole, I would advise our members to be very wary about these so-called scholars. At least most of them are always affable and respectful whenever they approach us, but it would be quite unwise for a discreet circle like the Escalion Club to foolishly speak about our goals or our members or our traditions. Also, I would like to remind our fellow members that the Brotherhood itself is ancient enough to have some mysterious traditions. One of them, according to some informants, could be the ritual, the so-called Ban of the Dragon. It seems that in certain conditions, when the brother of St. Paul find a violent or bloodthirsty immortal, they call upon him this ban. What it is exactly, I don't know. Does it really exist? I don't know for sure either, but what I've established as facts, it is that whenever the hostile or vindictive vampires threatened London, it disappeared without a trace after the Brotherhood pronounced a ban upon him. The loyal Virgil Bencher himself has never been foolish enough to openly provoke the Brotherhood. This is a lesson we must all remember. Never be considered a dragon by the Brotherhood. From the Law of Ascalon by Lord Redgraven, founder. I have a bad feeling now. I shouldn't have killed her. Well, I ruined the good ending, but at the same time, I want to learn the mechanics of the game. Oh wait, is that a new weapon? Oh well. Is he alone? Seems like it. Oh fuck, that was a terrible decision. No, what? Shit. Yes, eating. Oh, Jesus. No, what? How did you... You can do that too? Got you. The fuck? Just explodes behind me. Wait, why does it still show that I have to go upwards? Was that the ladder though that I apparently got? We'll find a way, have been... There's no easy way to say it, so I'm going to be blunt. We can't keep on like this. At least I can't keep on like this. If Joe ever finds out about us, about his wife and his best friend, it will crush him, and then he will kill you. We had some good time together. Let's face it, I'm never going to be your Jane Lewis. You know it, and I know it too, so I'm ending this, right here and right now. If you agree with my decision, I'm sure we find a way to be happy again. You, Joe, and me in time. Then the most important part of our story will have been preserved. To that day, I wish you'd forgive me. Bye for now, Jane Patterson. Huh. Well, now I know why. Kind of.
A love letter from Joe Peterson's wife, addressed to Barrett Lewis. Who should I give it to, I wonder?
I knew it would be something like this. Oof. Oof, that's a hard decision. Should I give it to Indeed? I mean, I give it to the one who has the most XP, I suppose. Because if he kills him before I can eat him, I mean, that would be a waste, right?
You are blinded by your false faith.
I don't have your money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out,
Looks a
right?
bit like
It's not
Blanca in
my
his
call,
costume.
Barrett. You pay one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long
And
have
if
we
Google
known
is to
each
be
other?
believed, he studied to be
We
an
even
eye
used to be
doctor and was
neighbours, for
volunteer
Christ's
doctor in the.
I
Oh,
prefer
wow.
not to give you another beating, Barrett.
Really? I give it to you, I guess. I don't know who to give it to. Well, you, because you have a son.
You again?
Goodbye, Mr. P.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your... Barrett, you had an affair with Joe's wife, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. She's the only woman I loved. My first regret is that she stayed with Joe after Harry was born. The second is I never shed a tear when she died.
Did you ever try talking to Joe?
Never. But I suspected he knew everything, even without knowing it. And he decided to make me pay in his own way.
Oh, okay.
Do you mean you're Harry's father?
No one will ever know for sure. And it's better that way. And I don't believe I'd have been all that bad as a dad.
Well, now I know who I
Goodbye
give the
for now,
thing.
Mr. Lewis.
I give you the thing, because I already unlocked all your hints. Wait, where is he? I mean, if he already knows.
You again?
I think the documents in this box could be of some interest to you.
Really? Where'd you get it?
I found it in an abandoned building nearby. I thought you might want to keep these letters.
Let me see. Letters about my boy. Thank you, sir.
You do not appear surprised or pained by this.
Surprised about what? Harry's my son, I'm his father, and that's all there is to know, don't you think?
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Here's a little something for your trouble. And to remind you to keep your mouth shut about all this.
What? No. I have the feeling.
How did you become the local? There's no. You survived.
I don't care.
I'm not sure.
I have the feeling I did the
Goodbye,
wrong
Mr.
choice again. Fuck. Oh, I don't know where this is supposed to go. Okay, let's see something else then. He's recovering, she not. And where's Clayton? Covering. Clayton! Where are you, Clayton? Where could Clayton be? There's Clayton!
Good evening.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Yay!
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Okay, let's see. Okay, Darby is now on the way of betterment. He is recovering. Maybe I should give her something against the fatigue too. Just because she's close by. But then again, she would probably get sick again anyway, so... Probably not wasting my medicine on her. Which sounds mean, but come on. Got another shock. I can give you something against the cold, though. One of those people that may have a lot of nourishment. Right? Covering. I mean, I already claimed one victim. Might as well go for all of them now. Kind of. I don't know if I want to do the full evil path, but then again, I really want to do that just to see what happens. So he needs treatment of cold and... Do you know what I did?
Hello again.
I think not.
Very well.
Morbidity can breathe its own beauty and grace.
Good evening.
And good evening.
Do you need
It may be wise to let you prescribe me.
Yeah, here we go.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health, but I appreciate your concern, sir.
Yay!
I'll leave you alone.
Alright then. I think this is all I can do, right? Let's see, how much medicine do I have left? I have one more treatment for colds and for a headache. Anemia. He's recovering. Can't help him right now. I can help your fatigue. Well, I can help her fatigue, so then most of them should be good. I'm the selfish saint who kills people after they've recovered. Am I not great? Oh, wait, what? Wait. Where do I have to stay to... How do I... Where do I have to stand to investigate a citizen's action? Where do I have to stand for this?
How am I supposed to interview?
Oh man, I mean there's definitely something happening, but I don't know where to stand for this. Where do I have to stand for this?
Unable to see the true horror around you.
Oh, this is just not right. Oh, okay.
It's locked.
Oh!
You still want more from Christina?
When we spent the night together, my wallet went missing.
Are you calling me a thief? I don't have your stupid wallet.
I know you. You're a nice girl. Can't we solve this amicably?
No, I don't think so. And if you think you know me just because we shared the bed together, you're just a lousy and arrogant journalist.
Huh. All right then. Hey, he's dropped on you too. And I can't go there, great.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind?
Did you steal Clayton Darby's wallet? Tell me the truth, Christina.
Of course I stole it. But I never thought he would come back to look for it.
Why did you do it? He seems to trust you.
For a time I thought he was different from other men. In the end, he just wanted to sleep with me. Same as the others.
Money and passion rarely mingle well. Perhaps Clayton is different?
Mixing money with passion rarely delivers a beautiful story.
Lucky me. I don't believe in beautiful stories anyway.
Oh, come on! Fuck! Are you... This is what I so hate about this.
Goodbye, miss.
Good evening.
Tell me, Clayton, do you really think this young woman stole your wallet?
Christina? Yes. I recently met her. A nice girl, despite her questionable conduct.
How exactly did you meet Christina?
During my investigation, I offered my hotel room to her to rest and get away from the street.
And what happened?
The next morning, my wallet and my watch had disappeared. I suppose that's what you get for being a good Samaritan.
Huh.
If you are going to sleep with a lady of the night, Clayton, I would advise you to be cautious.
I can't really be mad at her, though. She's just trying to survive. She doesn't have many options.
Aww. Cute, aren't you?
Was it wise to become so intimate with a woman you were supposed to interview, Clayton?
Maybe it was. But I have learned to look for the inner truth and beauty in people.
You're right. I know little of your situation. What can you tell me about Christina?
She is very sensitive. So nostalgic about her country. I saw her cry once because she'd lost a precious souvenir from her homeland.
What was it?
A scarf her brother gave her before she came to England.
Why are you so concerned? You seem to have something on your mind, Mr. Darby.
That we could make peace if I could find it and give it back to her. But I'm afraid she lost the scarf somewhere during her night shift.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby.
I'm cheap and I'm...
Oh, now you are fucked.
Good evening.
Shane.
I fucked up one of her hints. That really...
Goodbye, miss.
Grinds me.
Take care of yourself.
But oh well.
You can.
It's not the first time, it's not the last time, so... I have a new investigation, though. Why am I doing so many of these? Find the scarf lost by Christina Baba. Okay, where supposedly is it? Can I even go there yet? I have the feeling I can't even go there yet. Yeah, I think I can't even go there yet. It's not available. What the fuck is wrong with this controls? Can. Oh. Oh my god, what are you?
Stop! Vampire!
I knew something like this would happen. You resisted? Got you! Ah, what the fuck are you doing with... Got you! Suck you up, baby!
This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news.
Oh, but he's dead now, so it didn't help him much, did it now? Wait, did you not realize I fought your boss? Ah, shit.
It's a killer!
Oh, that didn't even hit you. Well then. Why am I bothering doing so many side missions? They are so boring. Most of the time.
Come back, you!
Oh. Oh god, this one is way too strong. Okay, I'm out of here. Fuck this. Whoa! He's still behind me. And it's gone. Good. Okay, I am not doing this right now. I am doing the main quest now, because I get bored now of the side missions. So is it really the case that only if I mesmerize people, I can actually increase... Only if I mesmerize and kill people, I can increase my mesmerizing ability with it? Oh, rats.
This is despicable.
Despicable! I think I'm running the wrong way. Huh? Oh.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Wait, what?
Kill him!
Whoa! What? Oh, God! Whoa, okay, I need to... Yeah, let me suckle on your bloodstream. Ah, fuck! That didn't work.
I'll send you back in a fucking grave!
Oh, fuck me! I need to get rid of... Is he called Vincent Sheen? Whoa! Not gonna die tonight. No. Wait, how did I get this blood? Oh, blood! Let me suckle on that blood of yours. Ow. Ugh. Huh? That was weird. Wait, what? That was not what I wanted. Shouldn't they have dropped something of, you know, worth? I have the feeling I missed out on something. Oh, the frame rate shits itself in this area. Oh well. Oh, I really want to go on with the main plot though. This is basically like Undertale just for vampires. You basically can go pacifist route or the, well, you know, how was it called? Damn it, how was it called when you are not a pacifist? You are, what? Pacifist route and, God damn it, I forgot the term for it. No, not suicide. I really can't get the word right now. Closing window. Genocide, exactly, Josh. The genocide route. Oh yeah, he had one quest available. Which quest was it? Oh, now I know. I think now I know how it works with the mesmerize level. Whenever I do an important decision, there's a so-called boss at the end of everything. I think whenever I hit a certain threshold in the game, I unlock another mesmerize level. That could be it. I mean, that would make the most sense if it's not by level, cause otherwise, if I could just level up, I could kill him as soon as possible. Well, this dude, the most important dude story-wise. That would make so much sense. I cracked the code. I want to retrieve this knife now, though. Since I think it should be close by. And then I eat him, cause he's a dick. First I do his quest, and then I let him die in peace, kind of. Hi.
Last one!
Whoa!
Mine is... Watch yourselves! This one! Shit, that leech is fast!
Renegade for life? What have renegades to do with that? I mean, I hear that in Dragon Ball the Abridged series, where Vegeta always says renegade for life. Stuff like that. Hello. Uh-huh. A large, beautiful knife with a name engraved on the blade.
This must be Clay Cox's knife. A fine blade. No wonder he wants it back.
It's a Mass Effect reference where you've got the Dickish Renegade option and the nice Paragon up. Oh, yeah, Mass Effect is one of those games I also wanted to play. I mean, nobody ever does the evil route on their first playthrough. Well, most people, at least YouTubers, most of the time, always go for the evil route first.
I cannot enter.
For reasons unspecified. But I mean, being the evil dude is just the most fun. And I'm definitely eating him now. Since why the hell not? He's a dick. I don't like him.
Hey, Doc.
But he likes me. That's kind of...
I have found a gift from your wife.
In that case, you'll be properly rewarded, Doc. Clay Cox is a man of his word.
I hope that won't make me an accomplice to your future crimes.
Who knows what I might do now I feel invincible again.
You are a criminal. And I have no qualms getting rid of you now. You were weak. Nobody really, and you didn't made anything from, didn't got me anything. But you know, I really don't like you, and you're a bad person. You killed people. And now, you're going to pay the price for this. Eh? Why? What? How? What?
Hey, Doc.
Wait, what happened?
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
What happened? What? What the fuck? What was that? What the hell? Why can't I mesmerize him anymore? What? What did I do wrong? I know I have to get them out of sight and stuff like that. There we go. Oh, maybe it has to be in the same area. Where can I eat him? Oh, I have to follow the blood trail. Oh. and you're dead.
I killed, extorted, stole. Now I'll die. Fuck it. I'll live the way I wanted.
District will soon suffer the consequences of your action. Well, it's free of one more criminal. So the consequences should not be too severe, you know? I made the service to the public. This music in the background now. I mean, I already killed. So, what the fuck? There's nothing... Oh yeah, there are also those two I can eavesdrop on. Those two people, there is something where I can eavesdrop on them. I don't know how yet. There! Now it happens!
Good evening, Mr.
No, what?
Goodbye for now.
Oh, I have to go outside for this! There we go.
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
Oh, he's asphyxiating!
How can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you. Like the whole world lies to us.
He tried to kill himself. Well, if he wants to die, then I might as well suck him dry before that, so that's probably a better death than by the rope, you know? The internet shall judge me forever, Josh. Are you sure? Shall they judge me? Harshly and without mercy?
Good evening, Doctor.
Your son wished to die, Beatrice. Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime? Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that happen. I won't.
I understand you fear the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension, not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
Wait, you can get into prison for trying to kill yourself?
Goodbye, Mrs. Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right, then. This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
You can trust me. I have a knack for necks.
You can trust me. I won't report you to the authorities. My one and only concern is your health.
I guess I should thank you then.
Can I help you in any way, Mr. Goswick?
I wrote a letter for my mother. She was supposed to read it after my death. But I suppose she doesn't have to read it now.
I see. And is this letter still near the place where you tried to take your own life?
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean, I'm still here. If you bring me back that letter, then perhaps we'll talk.
Huh.
I have to go now.
Good evening, sir.
Alright then.
Doctor.
Okay, now I want to see what my actions had for consequences and stuff. I mean, will she approve of me killing her, or will she scold me for killing? Whoa! Well, you did the same thing! Great!
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Compassion only hides your appetite. He trusted you. In the end, you're a killer. I don't know. I mean, I did the same thing just a few minutes ago. He trusted you, but he was dying anyway, so whatever. Compassion only hides your appetite. In the end, you're a killer. No, I don't want... No, no, no. Let's go with this.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
No need to apologize. We are vampires, after all.
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter. His cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed. Permanently. You will not be bothered anymore by the woman.
And who was this woman?
If you must know, she worked under my employ as Nurse Crane. But I'll wager that's not what will be written on her gravestone.
You killed her? Is that what you consider discretion and diplomacy, Dr. Reed?
I did what I thought was best, and acted accordingly.
You will learn that trust is a rare and precious commodity in the Immortals world, my young doctor. And your actions have not induced me to offer you my support.
Oh, come on! You just did the same thing!
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
Huh. I mean, on the one hand she said, I cannot trust you, but I tell you all of this anyway.
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
Here, on the other hand, I found it quite... Oh, Jesus, Oh, God, my smile was aching of the Joker. Oh, God, I just saw the camera. I smiled like the Joker. Oh, jeez, that was creepy.
I know this is beyond the pale, But may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Of course.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Are you sure?
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
What type of vampire is a Scar?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
Wait, what? Okay. People do what they must to survive. Doesn't mean they need to enjoy it. Well, might as well enjoy it, I say.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created...
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
Okay.
I know...
Really?
Why?
Dr.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Oh, jeez. Anything... Oh, Josh, anything can be taken too far, so I'd say it very much depends. Yeah, true.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad?
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
I don't even know how to make money in this game yet.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
What? There's really something like sexy strip chess? Oh, I would like to play that, but I would probably lose, so... Nah, I don't want to play it.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous.
No, that's true.
You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
So they are basically terrorists, what you are saying.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Oh God.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Elder? What?
How could this...
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny.
Oh, jeez.
Excuse my forwardness, but... are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
Well, you drank blood and were found by me. Am I a vampire? Are you sure? I only drank 2 people's blood.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
Well, for some reason the cross can still compel us.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Okay.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
Then I have to make him.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I knew it!
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Wait, what? They must drink of my blood and not the other way around? Wait, do they have to drink of my blood and then I drink theirs? So people can accidentally become vampires by drinking the bloods of vampires that lost blood during a battle? And then again, I use blood spears. That is basically blood of me. So if I pierce them with my blood, they kind of sort of drank it, didn't they? When I throw it through their gut? I mean, there must be some more to it.
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady.
He's so...
I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Yeah, let's do that.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadigan fella.
Well, then let's analyze the blood sample. Where was my room again? Always forget where it is. Is it here? Oh, that could be it. Oh, I'm a fuck-mothering vampire now. What did that give me? I want to have treatment for migraine.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Establish a connection between vampire epidemic and Why are your eyes blood infused, and why is nobody concerned about your bloodshot eyes? Is it because I drank blood, or is it because I have so much blood stored that I have to convert into experience points?